Welcome to class. So today we're doing a nice workout that's going to target our glutes, hips, and thighs, okay? And for this, I'm going to ask you to grab a chair. Armless is better because that provides you a little bit more freedom around. You can also use a bench. But other than that, go ahead and after you've done your lower body warm-up, you would come and do this, okay? And if you have a preferred warm-up, just make sure that you're warm before you start any exercises. So you're sitting on the edge of your chair, not back, but on the edge, okay? And then from here, your feet are together. Then from here, you're gonna separate your feet a little bit wider, about a nice V, okay? Now, your toes are gonna be facing slightly corners, and of course your knees follow your toes. So from here, before you do anything else, we're gonna activate our neutral position. Remember, you place your hands on your ribs, hug your spine with your ribs, yes, press them down. Belly already is lifted and in. Your heels are gonna press down as you come up, and think of going up rather than forward. Your arms, just keep them in front of you if you like, okay? Take a first inhale, and then go up, and then exhale. Again up, and then down. Don't go any faster than this pace for now. And then down. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale. We're aiming for at least 12 repetitions. And lift. So that's halfway. In, exhale up, inhale down. Think of going up. Press those heels down and carefully down. Don't be afraid, you're not gonna fall. And if you do, just catch yourself with your hands and then come up and join us again. Can you give me 2 more? Lift, and down, and lift, and down. Amazing. All right, that's set number 1. We're gonna alternate that exercise, and then we're gonna start working our quads, very isolated quads, okay? So make sure that your knees are about 90-degree angle, like this. Okay, you see that? And for that, because I wanna make sure that I have that 90-degree angle, I'm lifting my heels, so I'm not down. It's just more comfortable. From the side, before we start anything else, you remember, neutral position in place, ribs in, belly in, abdominals lifted. You can bring your arms in second or put them on the side of the chair. You're gonna lift one knee first off the ground. Hold it, and then lower, same leg. Go up, lift. 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Lower again. Inhale first, exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and lower. One more time, exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and lower. Make sure your spine is straight. You're sitting nice and tall. You're breathing nice and comfortably. And lower. Couple more. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower. Yes, you're gonna be feeling your leg. You're working it. 2, 3, 4. Notice that I'm pointing my toes. 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. Right away, we're gonna switch and do the other leg. I'm just switching right and left so you can see my leg better. Here we go. Lift up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower. If your arms get tired, just place them down and then come and bring them back up when you're ready. And down. Inhale first, exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again, lower, inhale, and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lower, Inhale first, and as you exhale, ribs in, belly in, abdominals lifted. And lower, couple more. Lift up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower. You're doing amazing. Here we go. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower. I'm gonna take a little break. You can open your legs. All right, from here, think of your back straight. Chest leads the weight forward. Lift those abdominals, and then just reach forward. I want you to think of your hips going back as your chest and head go forward. Creating a line from the side, it looks like this, right? It's straight back, it's not arched, it's not rounded, it's straight. And why is it not arching? Because you're lifting those abdominals, keeping those ribs in, and maintaining and activating your neutral position. All right, back to the edge of your seat. We're gonna go back to the very first set, seated squat. So separate your feet, nice into a nice V, okay? So make sure your toes in a corner, your knees facing the same direction as your toes. Inhale first, exhale, come up. And lower. And up. And lower. Exhale, up. And lower. Remember, if you're a beginner or resuming from exercise from an injury, do as many, take a break, and then just wait for us to finish. But we're going for 12. This is a nice all-level class. If you can do more than 12, that's amazing. We'll talk about modifications, how to make it harder, how to make it easier. Just really quick, if you wanted to use weights, free weights, you can hold them and place them on your shoulders. One more, and that by itself is already an extra challenge. Amazing. Keep it down. All right, back to the original. Here we go. Sitting on the edge of your seat, arms in second, and we lift the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower. Same leg. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4. Point those toes. And lower. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower. One more time. Once in a while, rotate and reset those arms. Neutral position as well. And lower. And as you extend that leg, you're feeling your quads contract, okay? So now we've moved from just lifting that knee to now lift and extend that leg. Beautiful. It looks like this from the side. You lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. And lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower. All right, right away, we're gonna do the second side, okay? Now, if this is too much for you, you can do leg lift with the knee bend, or do as many as you can with the extension, and then as you get tired, continue just lifting the knee, okay? Remember, gradual progression for long-term gain. Here we go. Lift and extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower. Lift and extend. And as you extend, think of these legs lengthening as far out as possible. Yes. And lower. Inhale first. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and slowly lower. And exhale. Even if your leg is tired, when you finish the set, don't just collapse, okay? Carefully place that leg down quietly. And exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower. 2 more. Exhale. Lift those abdominals, shoulders down, long neck, chest is open. Yes. And down. Always working on that posture. Last time. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quietly down. Beautiful. We're still working. Haven't finished the set. All right, let's widen those legs one more time. Think of your hips going back, ribs in, belly in, chest goes forward. Do not arch your back or round the back. Keep it straight. We talked about modifications. If this set is very manageable or easier, you would grab resistance, free weights, the weight of your choice. I always start between 1 pound to 5 pounds for beginners, and then from there you can gradually progress, okay? And there are going to be exercises that you're able to hold 5 pounds. You might be able to do 6 pounds, 8 pounds. And there are other exercises that 2 is just enough. Okay, back to that very first exercise one more time. And I'm gonna make sure that my feet show. Okay, so, pick it up. Here we go. Come up and down. Inhale. Straight up. Always check on your knees. Are they going in or are they staying into a nice V? Are your knees following the same direction as your toes? Quietly up, quietly down. And down, this is halfway. Remember, if you had your pounds, you could have a single pound, a single weight right here in front of you. You can have 2 free weights resting on your shoulders. And down, 3 more, or you can just have them in front of you too. Whichever feels good for you. This has to make sense. This is not a competition, except for you wanting to be better than when you started the exercise. That's the only competition with yourself, okay? All right, I'm gonna bring the chair to the side so you can see. Now, we're gonna go back to that knee lift and extension. We wanna break this down in 2, okay? So the first, if you just wanna do the lift, that's excellent. If you're able to do the extension, that's even better. Now we're gonna go 1 and 2, lower it at knee level, and then lift again, and then down. So we're adding an extra lift at the top. And it might be just half an inch, but once you extend, both knees are at the same level, you just go a little bit higher. Okay, make sure that your toes and your legs are parallel. Do not externally rotate like this. So it's parallel, do not rotate. You're working a different muscle. All right, here we go. Original leg. Arms in second. Here we go. We lift, extend, lift higher, and all the way down. Up, extend, lift higher, and down. And lift, extend, go higher, and down. Knee up, extend, lift higher, and down. You're doing amazing. Lift, extend, lift, and lower quietly. 3 more. Lift, extend, lift higher, and down, and up. Keep pulling your navel to spine. Lift, and down. 1 more, and up. Extend, lift, and down. Amazing. Other side. If you want to progress and these exercises are not, you're ready to move on and they're not challenging, ankle weights. You can start with 1 pound on each leg and then go higher, okay? But I think you can feel enough from here. You don't want to injure yourselves, okay? So sitting nice and tall, here we go. Knee lift, extend, go higher and lower. Now, pay attention. Do not round the back in order to gain range of motion. Keep your back straight. I told you, it doesn't matter if it's quarter of an inch higher or maybe it's just a hole, but never sacrifice technique in order to keep up with the pace or gain range of motion. Lift. We're isolating those legs, hip flexors, as much as possible. Extend, lift, and lower. 3 more. Lift, extend, lift higher, and down. 1 more time. Lift, extend, exhale, and lower. 1 last. Lift, extend, lift, and lower. Amazing. All right. So let's go ahead and stretch, okay? We're gonna cross one leg on top of the opposite leg. And don't sit on the edge, so that way you can sit comfortably. No, this is a number 4. Can you see the number 4? Yes. So from here, you're gonna sit back again. Try to keep your back straight, and then chest leads the way as you lean towards the top leg. You're gonna feel it right here on your hips. Remember, you wanna inhale and exhale through your stretches. If you find a tight area, think of your breath going in and releasing those muscles. All right, one more time. Inhale, release. Exhale, lean forward. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. It's a nice 10 to 15 minute workout that you can do anytime during the day, before or after you start your day, or maybe it's a lunch break, right? Just remember, you always want to warm up at least 5 minutes before starting a workout. Beautiful. All right. And extend, shake, shake, shake that leg. And let's switch. Go ahead and cross. Number 4 stretch. And the bottom leg is bent, okay? So sit tall first and then reach back with those hips. Lean forward with your chest and exhale. I understand sometimes you're pressed for time, but you still want to get a nice workout, even if it's an express workout, right? And then center, inhale first, reaching back with those hips forward with your chest. One last inhale up, and lean forward, exhale. Of course, this number 4 stretch, you can do this on your back, okay? You can also do this standing. Today, we're doing it since we have the chair. All right, and since we have the chair, we're gonna stretch those hip flexors that work so much today. So you're gonna be next to the back of the chair. You're gonna choose one leg. Carefully bring one leg back. So the leg that is away from the chair goes back, okay? And then from here, find a nice angle. Your back heel is lifted. And you're gonna come down into a lunge position. Beautiful. Once you find a nice sturdy lunge, you're gonna tuck your pelvis under. Feel that? Beautiful stretch happening. Yes, those are your hip flexors. And from here, if you can, bring this arm up. And then from here, go ahead and lean back. Before you lean back, you're gonna lengthen the front, absolutely tight abdominals to protect your lower back. Inhale, exhale, and center. Relax your pelvis, come all the way up. You wanna do this at least 2 or 3 times. One more time, inhale down, and exhale, pelvis under. and then lean back. Breathe in and out. In and out, come back center. One more modification or deeper stretch, just so you can see what I'm doing. So we get back to your lunge. Tuck your pelvis under. Arm goes up. And then from here, go to the side, towards the back of the chair. Yes, that's the deep, deep, deep hip flexor stretch that you're feeling it. Inhale in, exhale out. One more, and then on the next exhale, you come back center, and then bring that leg in and give it a nice shake. Excellent. Let's do the other side. All right, so the leg that was going back gets to be in the front, close to the back of the chair. Go back, back heel is lifted, come down on your lunge, and then tuck your pelvis under. That by itself is a nice stretch. So then you go up and then lean back. Breathe in, out, and in, out, come back center, relax your hips, come up, and then inhale down one more time, tuck your pelvis under, lean back. Exhale, come back center, relax your pelvis, and then if you want to add additional lean to the side, come down, tap your pelvis under, lean back first, and then from here, lean to the side, relax your shoulders, neck is long. One more inhale through the nose. On the next exhale, come back center and bring your feet together. Shake, shake, shake that working leg. Great. So, congratulations. This is a nice workout for your hips and thighs and quads. So, I'll see you next time. You're welcome to stretch a little bit longer.